I was about to punch him when my girlfriend came from nowhere and held him by his John Thomas.
Love it.
And gave him the beating of his life. People tried to separate them, but she didn't budge until she was satisfied. Auntie, I stood there, frozen. This is the person, if my voice gets too high, she starts crying. I'm wondering if this is a sneak peek into my future.
She's volatile as it stands. For you not to be able to respect your man in public.
Is that not?
Hold on.
But in this case, that she was
defending
her man.
Yes.
That maternal instinct.
She was defending her man.
You know, her anger came
to the
out.
extent of holding the conductor's John Thomas.
That was the first reflex.
Yes,
You know,
yes, that's
When a woman is
sure everything
fighting,
happened out of reflex.
That is the engine room of a man.
welcome back from that short break. Collins?
Yes, thank you. Welcome, viewers. I'd like to introduce our guest first before I read the story. Our guest today is Marvelous. He's a businessman, he's an entrepreneur. He's here to help us weigh in on this issue. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you.
All right. This was sent in by she calls herself No Name. She's anonymous, really. So she says, I need your honest opinion about something baffling me. I've been dating this girl for about 6 months. She's so sweet, calm, and soft-spoken. Even when we have misunderstandings, she always finds a way to placate me. Something happened that made me have a little doubt. We were coming back from visiting a family friend, and I got into an argument with the conductor regarding my balance. At first, my girlfriend was calm. She was just standing by during the argument. The argument became so heated that the conductor pushed me. I was about to punch him when my girlfriend came from nowhere and held him by his John Thomas.
Love it.
And gave him the beating of his life. She finished him, in fact. People tried to separate them, but she didn't budge until she was satisfied. You know. Auntie, I stood there, frozen. This is the person, if my voice gets too high, she starts crying. Don't get me wrong, I understand that she was trying to defend me. I should be flattered, but then I'm wondering if this is a sneak peek into my future.
Snake.
I used to think I get crazy, but I have met my match and so much more. Please, what should I do as I am considering settling with her?
Uncle Marvelous.
So, Uncle Marvelous. So this is where you come in.
This is interesting. I think situations like this requires wisdom. Because for me, well, she's volatile.
Sure.
Yes.
We're trying to defend her man.
No, but she was just trying to, as Auntie Agatha just said right now, she was trying to defend.
No, let
her
me listen
love.
to it. Let me listen to it.
She's volatile as it stands. For you not to be able to respect your man in public.
Is that not?
Hold on.
Trying to.
Your man was telling you to stop, right?
Not just him, every other
I
person.
understand. He was asking her to stop. And others too, they were equally asking her to stop. There are other ways you can express anger. Do you get? As a lady, you can't just throw out your anger in public. Do you understand?
But in this case, that she was defending her man.
Yes. I know
That
she was
maternal
defending-
instinct.
She was defending her mom.
You know, her anger
to
came
the
out.
extent of holding the conductor's John Thomas.
That was the first reflex.
Yes,
You know,
no.
yes, that,
When a woman
I'm
is
sure everything
fighting,
happened out of reflex.
That is the engine room of a man.
why would the
exactly
man?
why she went
Powerhouse.
there.
Why would that man
That is
push
the
her
engine- That
boyfriend?
is the engine room of
Push
a
her
man.
man.
Yes,
She
I
was
understand.
like a mother hen.
She was angry.
Like a mother hen coming to the defense
Of our children.
Yeah,
Let's-
of her
let's-
baby.
Like I said initially,
Baby.
there are other ways you can express anger.
Okay, what other ways
ways
could you have
to
expressed
express that.
anger?
Okay, fine. Your man was there, right? You got angry. Then you decided to pull his John Thomas. That was wrong of her.
Okay,
That was actually wrong of her.
for the
Okay,
sake of argument. Okay,
okay. Now, the deed has been done,
Fine.
What
and
should
the man, the baby that was defended,
He's not fearing for
is
his
now
life.
afraid for his life.
is it justifiable?
because apparently that action was a it just
Phew.
in
Oh,
her
the
head.
moment
Yeah,
is
so
fun.
spontaneous.
then
So
bear in mind, he has never seen her like that.
so that means there's a
Exactly my
possibility
point.
that
Can I come in here?
in future
Please,
Exactly my
I
point.
think what he is thinking is that, oh, I really don't know this babe. I don't think I know her. I don't think I
again.
know her. That if she can act like this,
That means there are
what
some
that
other
means
things that
there are
she's
other things
hiding.
about
Exactly.
her
And
that
they
I
are
don't
capable
know
of
that
doing.
she's capable
If
of.
that man,
And
we
for
are-
a-
That's why I said
You know?
she is volatile. She's unpredictable.
So there are things, hidden things. I think the fact is that
Exactly.
it's not that he doesn't appreciate her defending
Yes.
him. No, it is that there is more to this.
Can I handle this?
There's more to
But
this.
what if there is nothing more to her? That was just in the moment. Like it's normal. Like you are defending somebody that you love. You can do any. I was even thinking that you were about to say, not even John Thomas. I was even thinking that she just came out from nowhere, brought the bottle and broke it on his head. That was what I thought was about to happen.
If she has broken bottle, it would have been better. But
The powerhouse.
Yeah, so, but that's what I'm saying. Like it was just on the spot. It
during
was
the powerhouse.
spontaneous. It was just what came to her head.
On a more serious note, I think I know. While I was in school, I think I met somebody. I'm not my girlfriend now, though, but
Talk true now.
no.
Maybe we
Don't
need
worry,
to-
I'll allow
You
you.
understand that it's in the past.
But today is
No, but the
understanding.
thing is,
Very
I know
understanding.
somebody. I know a girl that can actually do this, but it's not as though she only does that to defend her boyfriend.
Okay.
It's not that she's violent. You get that part of her
comes out.
just comes out when there is need to defend
Her man.
her man.
person.
There are some girls that can't take it when you are
I-
When you
actually
disrespect,
I want
when you
to-
disrespect
I want to
their
share
boyfriend.
my
Really?
my own.
I'm telling you, a lot of men, a lot of women. If a woman
if
is
it were
really
my
in love,
child, listen, if she won't, that as a mother, you push my child, you will bring out the devil in
I
you.
want to share a true life story.
Okay.
That
What's your
I
own
have
too, Abi?
done. No,
What's your
it's
own?
mine actually. I'm not good. That's why I said that.
I thought that like you they talk to.
That was why I said that there might not be hidden characters. Like it might just be in the moment. So there was a time I went to the club, my friend's birthday actually, and then her husband just came in and all that. Like it was a surprise, but it was on my birthday. Do you understand? We're all together and everything. We don't talk anymore. This situation let us to not talk. So he's like, let's just celebrate your wedding. Let's go to the club and everything. So I went to meet them at where they were staying. We all went to the club and everything. So the type of seats where we sat, it's okay, just like this type of seats, and then the table, then there's another one. But this is where the middle of the club is and everything. So there, before we got there were some other people on this side. So we took this side and everything. So they've been drinking, they've been having fun and everything. So me, because I'm a short person, as soon as I got there, I just removed my shoes and climbed on the chair. Do you understand? Just to see everything that was going on. So I was the last person linking us and them.
Okay.
So I don't know, they were having their fun. The hype man was in front of them. He was spraying money and everything. And then something happened and his drink spilled on myself and her sister. So he spilled the drink and everything. So the sister was about to film, calm down. And then, so I turned to them, like, you guys spilled your drink. So the guy is like, so I tapped him. Apparently, he didn't even know. So I tapped him, like, you spilled your drink. So he turned. I was like, I spilled my drink. Okay, sorry. I understand that he was drunk and everything. Only for after a few minutes, he now felt like somebody now poured drink on us. So like, and I'm tapped in, what kind of nonsense is this and everything? Next thing, the woman comes in front, his girlfriend. She's like, why can't you talk to my man like that? I was the one that spilled the drink and everything. Blah, 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 blah. From nowhere, I'm not going to lie, I pushed her aside and I slapped the man. Then she came forward. Of course, she wanted to fight me. Then my friend's boyfriend now came into the matter. Like, I was going on thinking that it was even the man that even slapped her and everything. So he came forward and everything. And this was why I said I thought that he even said mention bottle. So as he came forward, I wanted to. So he punched the guy, thinking that it was the guy that hit me, not knowing that I was even the one that slapped him. So the lady, obviously, he got hit, so she came to face me and then we started fighting. So I picked up a bottle and I was going to break it, to be honest. If not because bouncers came in and all that, because I was angry. So now, are you now going to fault my adrenaline, or how will I put it? Or you're going to fault the fact that I was, or you're going to fault that lady for wanting to fight for her man in that kind of situation. It just happens. It's spontaneous. But that does not mean that next time, if we're to be the reverse, like maybe I'm going to carry bottle or something, I just feel like you cannot say that there's some hidden things to that lady. I'm a nice girl. But if you try nonsense around my man, I will fight.
Just your man?
Around anything I love, actually. Not just my man. But I'm saying, like, if I were to be in her situation.
She was defending her territory.
So,
I'd have done anything, no.
So now this is where we are.
This one is what they call ifegbono. Not love.
So you see, when a woman, it is something anybody can do.
Yeah.
I see it as protecting her territory. You do not push a man in front of his wife, in front of his child, or a woman for that matter. If it were the reverse, the man too would defend the woman. It's
true. It's actually natural.
And when a woman goes for the third leg, that is how we can incapacitate.
So, let me just come in here. Yeah, it is true that you defend who you love or what you love or whatever in quotes, or your man or all that. But the extent of your defense is what I believe is at stake right now.
Yes, she was angry.
It was like
very
that
angry.
was just too much.
And that is her.
That was too much.
Have you heard of people that they're quiet? Do any if like slap them here, they return here, slap this one, they'll be smiling. That in fact they're the life of the party, but piss them off. And that's the end.
Yeah.
I want to believe maybe that's how she is.
Like you now.
So like you said,
I know you come to me.
I know you very well.
Yeah, like she said, always he raises his voice.
You can say anything to me, but you said something like there was a time something happened and they were talking about my husband. I went for the woman. Yeah, I went for her, and she left never to ever try that. Because
that's your territory.
Never once did you show your husband that kind of side or something?
No.
Of course, he knows me now.
So he knows that.
Can I
let our guest speak.
You know what? Anger is a spirit.
Yes, actually.
It's a spirit. And if we are not careful enough, when you express that form of anger, the level of anger she exhibited outside.
Yeah. That extent.
To the extent of the boyfriend or the fiancé, in quotes.
Even trying to stop her.
Okay,
begging her to
understand
stop.
what
Yes, I get.
You get.
Yes.
When you're in a relationship, there's a level of understanding you have with your spouse.
Yes.
He might not necessarily need to speak to you. He might just use eye contact on you.
Just like a
and say,
mother and a
babe,
child.
please stop. Just give you a wink. To the extent of the fiancé begging her to stop. She didn't even listen.
Another people saying stop.
And the people in the bus even begging her to stop.
Yeah.
That's
she
why
got
I
satisfied.
Fault her. Like there should be somebody that can talk to her.
Like something happened to me when I was pregnant.
Should be able to talk to you.
You understand? So
when I was pregnant with my last child, I was coming back from the office. Then buses were the in thing. Her father could not come and pick me, so I just
took a bus.
Took a bus. The conductor said, there was a passenger that got down. The conductor did not have change, so I gave the passenger the change with me so we can move. And I told the conductor, me, I will be getting that at Orego. The conductor said no problem. And I got that at Orego. He now married me
With someone.
with someone. I lost it. I jacked the conductor despite being pregnant. I flung him away. So he wanted to fight me. And that this woman is pregnant because I was putting on an A-shaped.
Fledged.
So he didn't know. The conductor was ready to fight me and I just lost it. I picked him.
So anger
Threw
can
him up.
make you do
Threw him up.
Exactly, crazy things.
anything. Even you
Somebody
yourself
had
be
to
like,
bridge the, that,
And you start regretting your actions.
I did not
That's the
regret.
thing.
Because people were blaming him that this woman saved us, gave you her change. And then you are now tying her with somebody else nonchalantly. The driver now came down. When they told the driver, this woman is pregnant, he prostrated and started begging me. Of course, it was my bus stop. So the people around, when they listened to my thing, boys in the area, they were ready to beat the conductor, a pregnant woman.
your area, people come out for
Yeah,
you.
of course, definitely.
I felt
So
good.
yeah, so there are
Times something will
but it should
instigate
be
that.
controlled.
Even you yourself, you'll be surprised
that
at what
I was surprised that I have the
used to watch-
strength. I was 8 months
That's the
pregnant.
spirit.
I was
That's
8
the
months
spirit.
pregnant.
8.
Yes.
See, there are two sets of people that I don't like to cross, and I think people should be very mindful. Pregnant women and women that just giving birth.
They're literally like lions.
They are like lions. I'm telling you.
And the woman
lions.
defending her territory.
Yeah, no, pregnant woman and those ones that don't
nursing
give
mother.
my God, hey, try don't just go near. Don't just go near. So, but anger should be managed.
Yes.
Exactly.
You know,
Anger
anger
managed.
Yes,
Somebody.
anger should be
Now let
managed.
me just give this story. My dad, he's he has a temper, really, and he's somebody that if he says he wants to do something, he will do it. So there was this story my mom told me about when they were still staying in, face me and slap you kind of house, and this man was always their noisy neighbor was always playing loud music, and they were like staying in like 3-story building, right? So this man was always playing music. So everybody would go to him and beg him, please reduce your music. So on several occasions, my dad would even go to him, and so on this particular day, the man just came out to the passage and started shouting, "The rent one at the pay, I see rent one at the pay. Why not come here and play my music?" Blah, blah, blah. Unfortunately for him, my old man was in. So he went, he was playing the music. On that particular day, it was even louder
Extra
than
loud.
how it used to be. My dad went and called him and said, "My guy, this thing you're doing is..." He started insulting my dad. Was close to the balcony. My dad pushed him towards the way this house is, towards the railings. My mom said if she was not there, he would have thrown her. He would have thrown him. Oh, I said, I would throw you over, nothing will happen. It was that. But as soon as my mom called his name, he said, you have luck.
So that's
the respect
Say,
that
"You
the
have
lady
luck."
failed to
Yes.
have.
So I
man
mean,
said
for the fact
stop.
that the boyfriend was there, and the thing is, their relationship is so young; it's 6 months.
Exactly.
They are still evolving.
Yeah. So it's
So could it be that is because it's still very early? She has
no,
not yet
it's even
accustomed
good,
to.
right? It's even
No, I don't
good
think so.
That
I don't think so.
that
It
that
happened
side
at
of
that
her
point.
came out.
Exactly.
I wouldn't say the guy.
Collins, let's go on a short break.
Yeah.
When we come back, we continue this interesting topic. Welcome back from that short break. Collins, you were saying?
Yes, I would say that it's even good that their relationship is still young. The guy, what she does not necessarily mean that she's a violent person. I mean, it just shows that she's the extreme lover kind of person, right? So I mean, and it's also a pointer to who she is. So he should just be careful how he treats her going forward. They can have a conversation about it. you know. So,
Definitely.
you know, but then the girl should also learn to
respect.
respect the guy. You know,
Martin,
Well, I mean, yes, like Colin said, it's good the way this came out now. But then I'm also thinking that in her defense, I don't know, but I want to be in her defense. That was just a spontaneous thing. This is her territory. This is something that she loves. She's trying to protect it. And I kind of feel like she might have not even known that that's the type of person that she is. You know, it just happens spontaneously. We find ourselves in situations where we just react. It is maybe when we're done that we now regret what we did and everything, but we've already done that. Sometimes that it happens that someone will be called, you stop it when you're fighting in school or something. Stop doing that. But like he said, anger is a spirit. At that point, everything in you just wants to do that particular thing. It might not even be anger, it might be whatever. But well, I don't, maybe that 6 months they have not gotten to that point where she deeply respects him. But when everybody's on your head, there should be a little bit of come back. That type of person will do what they want to do, but there should be a limit to how you can control it. That means if she finds herself in another type of situation, she's not going to be able to control herself until she's satisfied, and that's going to lead to regret. So which has a lot of work to do.
So like well, I will still say that normally a woman defends who she loves and what she loves, but there should be a level, the extent to which you portray that defense, and so the anger for this lady should be managed. But I'll tell the guy, don't now say because of that you want to leave the relationship and all that, because you said something that this is someone that when you're even talking and you're raising your voice,
she cries.
She cries. So that shows you the extent of the love she's got for you, that she knew that but boy, but you know, she still went to that extent of, you know. So that means she has made up her mind that no, she's going to
contain herself.
You understand? So I think all you need to do now as a man is you call her and you tell her that the way you display that, I know that we were angry, but you know, try to tone that. And when I tell you, this is when you come in as a man, a matured man. In fact, saying maybe you're saying something, how your future will be. I think that shows immaturity.
Think of your
I think that shows
that woman has your back.
that shows you are immature for you to say you're thinking of it. So just call her and tell her, see, look at this. So please, anytime, once let her understand that when you say
it's
stop,
enough.
Is enough. Let it be that is enough. Do you love me? But when I tell you that, like I always tell people that people know me, I get madness for head very well, we plenty, rich grand. But people will say my husband very quiet, very gentle, but I know where my money is rich when it comes to him. I know it. So you understand there are some level where I know say no, you know fit cross this part. So that is it.
Marvelous.
Uncle Marvelous.
Well, she wrote us to...
No, he wrote us.
He wrote us rather to profile solutions to what has happened.
Yeah.
So, my take is, the fiancé may not have known that other side of her. It's okay to defend your fiancé. Relationship is to complement each other.
True.
You get?
Yeah.
So, at the point in time, you should have that respect for your fiancé.
Or for your man.
Or your man.
Or your woman.
Or your woman.
As the case may be. In fact, that is true.
What I would advise is for the girl to go for
anger management
classes.
If there is a need for it.
Yes.
Before then, they need to come together, have a conversation. The guy in question he needs to have a conversation with the lady.
Girl.
Make her understand
maybe something triggers into that point.
Exactly. Make her understand that no, this is not how you should go.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah, and if she loves him, she would listen.
Yeah.
I think she does. Somebody that cries, she does.
What's his name?
No name, anonymous.
Okay, Mr. Anonymous, please. The relationship is still very young. It's evolving. Mistakes are bound to be made. This is time for you. You people are learning. She's not holding anything back because another person, a very calculative woman, would have held that side. Okay, if you like, he kill you. Sure, you understand. I don't want this man to know. But she exposed herself to you. Do not,
because of love.
Do not condemn her. Sit her down. Tell her, I don't like that public display. It doesn't sit well on me. When I say yes, it's yes. When I say no, it's no. Next time, allow me to defend you, not you defending me to that extent. You portrayed me as a weak
man.
I didn't like it. Conversation, dialogue, a relationship needs constant conversation, dialogue, and restructuring. Please forgive her.
And I'm very sure, sorry, I just had to add, and I'm very sure she would also want him to listen to her. So please listen to him.
And the thing is, sorry, just to add, in defense of the girl, I don't even think she's even proud of what she did.
Yeah.
I think, yes. Oh, well.
Well, we've come to an end of another exciting edition. Please, we are begging. Although somebody's making fun of us, we are begging. Subscribe, share, like, follow us on all our social media handles. And those that have subscribed, thank you very much. Those that are yet to subscribe, thank you. But please help us stay in business. Shako, please. From me, bye.
And from me too, I say bye-bye.
From me, bye. I'll be watching out for your comments in the comment sections, as usual.
For me, thank you so much for all the love. We appreciate you. We see the love, we see the comments. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you to those that are subscribing. Thank you for those of you that have trusted us enough to share your problems with us. You can see that we're treating them, and we are all hoping for a better society. Thank you for those that are voicing out, coming out and everything. Bring them. We're not tired. We're listening. We're here. That's why we are here. My name is Omotsunde. Thank you so much.
Okay, on YouTube is She9 Entertainment. Please do well to subscribe, share, and leave a comment.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us in your space. Bye-bye. A problem shared
is a problem solved.
Bye. Until next week.